It's, as you mentioned as well, being reported that the fee has been agreed, £50 million between Brighton and Arsenal. Interestingly, the former Palace midfielder Darren Ambrose told talkSPORT that he's surprised by this move.
Listen, if I was Ben White, I probably would have held out a little bit and seen if a bigger club in the Premier League at present would have taken me. But he may have done already. But it seems very early on in the window to be doing this. But is he using this as a stepping stone? You know, he's come from Leeds then to Brighton, and now he's going to go to Arsenal. Is he looking in 2 or 3 years, either Arsenal push on and get back to the Arsenal that we probably know that they can get to, or is he going to move to an even bigger club currently in the Premier League?
So that's what Darren Ambrose makes of this one, Ray.
Well, I can see what he's trying to say.
Let's take Arsenal out of your heart.
No, last season they're 8th position. They're not in Europe, so it's a bad time at the moment for Arsenal because they need to get back into European football. They need to get back into Champions League football. It's been too long now that they've been out of that, and it was. Under Arsene Wenger, it was always definitely they'd be in the Arsenal, absolutely, and just shows you how strong the league is. Our teams have got better, and Arsenal probably gone downhill. So Mikel Arteta knows that. Again, he's a realistic manager. He knows the club where it should be, and where it is at the moment, he's not good enough. Whether Ben White is looking at it and saying, "Okay, it's a stepping stone," but he might be part of the plans to get them back into. Champions League football, and there might be other players who are going to play their part as well. The hard bit for Arsenal at the moment is bringing them players in because every single player wants to play in Europe. They want to play in Champions League, and if Arsenal are not in that, it's a little bit harder to sell the club to a player. Because agents will do their jobs and say, well, they're offering you a really good package here. Why don't you go for it and see if you can be part of that team to get back into the Champions League? And that will be the hardest job for Edu, trying to get the players in.
And I'm sure you'll try and have a word with Edu and find out.
Well, I'd love to have a word with Edu. I'm sure he'd be definitely. I'll be meeting him and having a chat with him and seeing what the focus is because at the moment it's not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. I know that everything went up when Arsene Wenger come in and suddenly we're winning trophies and it's great for the fans. But now suddenly they've gone downhill and. Clubs to have that situation, you can't always be at the top level. You can argue with Manchester United, under Sir Alex Ferguson, unbelievable trophies they won. Ryan Giggs, how many Premier Leagues has he won? So, but now they went for a spell where they weren't winning trophies, and I'm sure Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to put that right again with the players they're bringing in.
Well, just lastly though on Arsenal, then how many players away do you think they are from?
Well, I look at a striker. I still think they need another striker. I think they need a midfielder alongside Partey. Maybe Xhaka. We don't know what's happening with him yet. Whether he moves to Roma. So I think they need another player in that midfield area who's mobile. And defensively, certainly Ben White will be a good defender to bring in. And you could argue that right back. I mean, I don't know what Bellerin's been talked about that he might be moving on. So another right back maybe to come in. So a lot of hard work to do. And they're not easy to find, these players, if you're going to be successful.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.